Yo, what's up guys? This is the last day of my slaying week and today we went to Tormented Demons. In yesterday's episode I told you guys that I wasn't sure if I was going to do Abyssal Demons or something else, and a lot of you actually said that I should do Tormented Demons instead. Now just like Glaciers, I used to go to these guys quite a lot back in the day. Killing these was also a method that I used to make the majority of my money, because way back Dragon Claws were worth like 30 mil each, and whenever you got one of those it was just like bank made. However, back then it was a lot harder to kill them, or maybe not harder, it just took longer, and unfortunately thanks to the evolution of combat coming out, it just made Dragon Claws really bad, so that's why the price just dropped. And ever since then, I never really came here until I start getting them as Slayer tasks, but even then, over the past few months, apart from today, I don't even think I've killed like 200 in total. So doing this today was like pretty much relearning them. Obviously, I knew the main mechanics, but it was just like learning the abilities and when to use abilities and stuff. And to be honest, I really did not have fun. And the main reason for that is just because I really just hate switching weapons or anything in general. I think I didn't mind it back in the day because you didn't have to do it as frequent, but since you just do so much damage with your abilities now, you just have to keep swapping weapons constantly. And I don't know, I guess it's just not a mechanic that I'm fond of. But then again, I was thinking if I had to do that for like Araxor or Telos, I don't think I'd mind it because obviously that gives a much higher reward. So I just think the effort that it takes to kill these guys just isn't really worth the reward in the end. And maybe I'm a bit biased towards how shit our GP per hour was here, and you'll get to see that in a second, but first let me just show you the inventory and gear that I used. For my gear I used Animacore of Sliske because I really did not know what hybrid armor to use. I mean, I had War Priest in the bank and I'm using that for my boots and gloves, but I just thought this armor was going to be better because number one, it does not degrade, and number two, I can just sell it back whenever I'm done. As for my inventory, just got my overloads, prairie stores, some sharks in there, and then below that got my switches. I used a Nox staff with a Nox longbow and obviously Darklight. Got my sapphire lantern there to actually get to the Tormented Demons, then just took some notepaper, a spare pack yak, and some runes. Now like 30 seconds ago I did say that the loot that we got from here was horrible, and that mainly attributes to that we did not get any single unique item drop. Like, not a single one. I'm pretty sure I used up all my luck at Glaciers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look at my Glaciers video and you'll find out why. But yeah, we just had no luck, and I was kind of hoping we'd get at least one Dragon Limbs drop on the final day, just to like end it with a bang. But like I said, unfortunately that did not happen. So let's just take a look at the final price check. From 5 hours and around 450 Tormented Demons, we ended up getting only 8.3 mil. And that equates to around 1.6 mil an hour. So obviously just really disappointed in that, and a small part that contributed to that was that I was only getting like 90 kills an hour, and I read online that you can get like 120 kills an hour on average. So obviously, as it turns out, I was kind of killing them slow, but like I said, I hadn't done them in ages and I was like still learning them. But sometimes I did have to like go back to the bank and get more sharks because I was just taking too much damage because I was not paying attention. So obviously that contributes to it too. And man, if you actually ended up getting a Dragon Limbs drop, that would have been 11 mil added onto the final price check. And that 11 mil is 3 mil more than the final price check that we have now alone. So that would have made such a big difference. I actually did get a Dragon Limbs drop like a month ago in my Road to 120 Slayer series, I think. And I was just in like a 60 Tormented Demon task, so we did really get unlucky here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much more to say. I'm going to be putting out another video tomorrow that's just going to show you guys the final loot. So I'm going to be adding up all the money that we got from this week, and I'm just going to be showing you guys. And if I recall correctly, we did actually end up getting quite a lot of money, so I'm excited to see that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Peace!